And we're back with this week's episode of Riddick's on Marvel.
Yeah!
With Sarah.
And Sean.
And this week we're here to talk about 2016's Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange, Doctor Strange, do, do, do.
Excellent.
I'm so sorry. Every time we talk about it, in my head I go, Doctor Strange, and go through the rest of that song from The Simpsons.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Fantastic stuff.
Yeah.
Do you want to take us through the IMDb synopsis?
Yes, I will absolutely do the synopsis. So, while on a journey of physical and spiritual healing, a brilliant neurosurgeon is drawn into the world of the mystic arts.
Fancy.
Right?
So this movie stars Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yes.
As a very convincing American.
Oh, yeah. It's on my list. It's on my list. Bless him. 2 Benedicts in this film.
Yeah.
No less. The Cumberbatch and the Wong variety.
Yeah.
2 Benedicts.
Like, it's
probably the only 2 in Hollywood, in fairness.
It's got to be such a strange room to have one Benedict in.
Yeah.
And then they get 2.
Yeah. Oh, like, do you call one Ben and the other one Dick? Benny?
That's crazy.
Dickie?
It's all crazy.
Just call one Wong?
And Benedict Wong plays a character
named Wong. I know.
So I guess you just call him Wong.
You have to.
Yeah.
But still.
I really like him.
I know, he's gorgeous.
He's so good.
He's one of my high points.
Okay, deadly.
Just him generally existing. I love him, yeah.
He's so good. Do you remember your first time seeing this film?
I don't, if I'm honest.
No.
Now, it is 10 years ago. I'm glad we're in, like, now the 10-year run-up to present day.
Yeah.
We're doing well.
Yeah, not bad.
What year did Iron Man come out?
Iron Man was 2008.
Okay, so we've covered 8 years of the MCU so far.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
It's not bad going, like.
I kind of remember my first time seeing it, but what I do remember is I then went back and saw it in 3D. And it was the last 3D film I saw.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a lot of chatter online about how all the magic spells and stuff looked really cool in 3D. So I was like, cool, I'll give that a go.
Did they?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I just felt dizzy.
Because when I was watching it the other day, I noticed the bit where... so let's start with the plot before I get ahead of myself. But the whole plot is that Dr. Stephen Strange, is this whole super duper neurosurgeon. He's the absolute best in the biz. He can do anything. He can kick anybody's ass on the operating table.
Yeah, he is McDreamy, to put it in
yes
2012 parlance.
Otterface.
Yeah.
And then what happens to him is that he's being very smug, and he's obviously got the ego to go with the skill, and he's a bit of a bollocks.
Yeah.
He goes on a drive to some speaking engagement, and because he is looking at his phone and looking at x-rays coming through and overtaking people really dangerously, he plummets off a cliff.
Yeah.
And ends up very badly injured, completely mangles his hands and whatever other bits of him, loses his career entirely.
Yeah.
Grant. All that to say, when there is a shot of him in the bed and it's from his perspective, looking at his arms hanging there in traction, when I was watching it the other day, I was like, was this in 3D? Because that bit looks like it's built for 3D.
Yeah.
I didn't think that about any of the rest of the film.
Yeah.
Just that bit.
Well, there you go. That was definitely a built for 3D shot. There was a lot of that stuff around that time. It was like 3D movies suck.
Yes.
But every few years, Hollywood is like, we'll try and make it work. And they push it and push it and push it. And nobody ever goes to see the 3D versions. But they've all got these weird shots like exactly like that.
Yeah.
And in one of the Spider-Man movies, I think it was like The Amazing Spider-Man or something, they do a scene where he's swinging through New York, but they do it from his point of view. And it just looks like trash.
Yeah.
So,
like, do they just have a massive warehouse of the glasses somewhere that they're trying to get rid of?
Yeah.
Is that it? That somebody like once spent $500,000 on all these glasses and they're just going to keep making films to use up these fucking glasses until they're gone?
The supply of 3D glasses.
Yeah, because I remember in the 90s there was a whole 3D bit for a couple of years and then it went away completely until around 2016 and all of a sudden was back and everyone's going, nobody wants this.
Yeah.
Who asked for this?
Absolutely nobody wants this.
Like, this is awful.
I will say this. In 2012, a Judge Dredd movie came out called Dredd, starring Carl Urban.
Who we love.
And that was in 3D. But in the movie, there's this illegal drug called slow-mo or something. And the only bits in the movie that are in 3D are the bits when people are on slow-mo. And the whole idea of it is they experience time a bit slower than everyone else. So the shots are actually really cool. And it's a really good use of 3D.
That's a very clever device.
Yeah, the problem is, though, the movie when it came out in cinemas was billed as Dread 3D, so nobody went to see it. And it was absolutely fantastic, but it didn't get a sequel or anything like that because nobody wants to see a 3D movie.
What a shame.
Yeah, but I've got that movie on Blu-ray and it is fantastic.
Is it one that I would like?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of it that you would like. I think you would like most of it.
Okay, but then I'd have to close my eyes for a few bits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we'll give it a go sometime.
The kind of 3D that I want in my life is, you know, in Back to the Future 3?
Yes.
Back to the Future, is it just called Back to the Future 3?
Yep.
Yes, where
This
there's
time it's personal, I think.
but there's like a Jaws billboard.
Yeah.
And the Jaws billboard jumps out at past Marty McFly.
Yeah.
And he thinks he's going to die. That's the 3D that I want invented.
It's fantastic. And that is referenced in Avengers Endgame.
Oh?
Yeah, there's a moment, we're talking way far into the future of the MCU, but there's a moment where a monster is about to eat Rocket Raccoon and it turns to dust just before it does. And it's like shot for shot. It's exactly that scene from Back to the Future.
I remember that. Okay.
There you go.
Gas.
But that's exactly how 3D should look.
Yes, it should be dramatic and massive, and obviously that technology doesn't exist. But whatever.
I do remember also, we're off on a 3D tangent.
Yeah,
but
I'm
whatever.
loving it.
I do remember years and years ago, it was probably around, I don't know, 2008 or so, there was this horror movie called, I think it was My Bloody Valentine.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Which may even have been a remake, but it starred David Boreanaz, but it was in 3D anyway. There's this,
Sorry.
this is not box office gold.
No.
But there's this scene where they get in a car crash or something and a branch goes through the car window and it looks like it's coming at you. And I kind of flinched.
That's fair.
Yeah, I felt like a fucking jump. But it was good.
The fact that...
The 3D was good. The movie was absolute rubbish.
Because I was just going to say that the fact that David Boreanaz was in the film in 2008 and I didn't hear about it tells you how bad it was. Because 2008, David Boreanaz was...
The most handsome man.
Like peak.
Yeah.
Everybody loved him. He was Angel, for Christ's sake.
He's still gorgeous.
Yeah.
I think, he got hired as an actor for his first acting job, famously, by just being out walking his dog in LA. And a man came running up to him and said, "You are so beautiful. I'm an agent. You want to be in the TV?" And there you go. Like, that's the dream for actors.
That's good agent work as well.
Very.
Just find a beautiful man anywhere. And he grew up well. He had a bit of the Paul Rudd. Now, I think he might be slightly problematic, politically speaking.
Oh, no.
I'm not sure. I've read bits about it, but nothing in detail. So he might be a bit of a dick nowadays.
That sucks.
Yes, but let's pretend he's not. Let's just pretend he's beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's kind of like, when you look back at early Buffy and early Angel, he was like, scrawny little guy. And it's like, he was a model at the time and everyone was into it. But then you look at him as a grown up, it's like, okay, no, that's much better.
Yeah.
That's very handsome.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's filled out a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was, I don't know, whatever age I was watching Buffy and Angel, my sister once told me that he was dead. She said he got hit by a plane and his balls fell off, which is outrageous.
That is a classic thing that one of your sisters would say to you.
Yep. So there you go.
Unbelievable. Anyway, should we talk about Doctor Strange?
Yes, I guess we should.
Okay, great. Where were we? 3D. So his hands fell off.
His hands are fucked.
Yeah.
And he meets a man named Pangborn who tells him, "I used to have a broken back, but magic fixed it.
Yes.
So you can go to this place called Camertage and maybe learn some magic and they can fix it."
Except he says it in a much more evasive way.
Does he?
You need to heal your spirit as well as your... It's all very like, you know, he meets him playing basketball on the street and then your man is very like verbose about the whole thing. Played by Benjamin Bratt.
Yes. What's he in? I know him. I can see him in something.
I feel like he might have done a stint in one of the Law and Orders.
Okay.
Laws and Order.
Yeah.
Yeah. But to me, he is the male lead in Miss Congeniality.
Okay. Okay. I can see that from,
Yeah.
from walking through the room while you're watching that movie.
Yeah, you would also love that one, I think.
Yeah, I think I would.
It's not Legally Blonde level.
Okay.
It is 80% of Legally Blonde level to me. I love it. Sandy B.
Yeah, what it lacks in Legally Blonde, it makes up in Sandy B.
And Michael Caine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fantastic.
So Benjamin Bratt.
And, William Shatner and Candice Bergen.
What?
It's a fucking stellar cast.
What's Bill Shatner doing in that?
Right?
That's crazy.
Okay. It's on my list anyway for episodes. So,
Okay.
you know, hopefully you'll watch it at some point. But he is the gorgeous other FBI man in that. So that's primarily what I know him from. And then I kind of never saw him again because he doesn't even show up in Miss Congeniality 2, which is a trash film.
Okay,
Awful
same as
stuff.
Legally Blonde.
Oh,
The sequel just sucks.
so disappointing.
Interesting.
Like,
I think he may also have been the romantic lead in the Catwoman movie starring Halle Berry.
I've seen that one scene where they play basketball.
Yes, that is him, right?
I think
is that
so.
him? I think it's him.
Yeah.
That is absolute rubbish. I did watch that movie once upon a time, and I can confirm it is the worst. It is the absolute worst.
It looks really bad. Now, I've only seen that one scene where they're playing basketball, and honestly, the secondhand embarrassment I felt
Yeah.
was through the roof.
Yeah.
It was shocking. Absolutely awful.
So maybe we should watch that at some point.
Yes, add it to the list.
Filling out
Anyway,
our cast.
once
while we're
again,
on it. Yeah.
back to Doctor Strange.
Yeah. Filling out our cast while we're on it. We have Rachel McAdams.
Stunning.
Like the absolute best.
Yeah.
She is, I think, critically underused in this.
Massively agree.
She's so good.
Yes.
My best friend, the guy I love with all of my Hollywood heart, Michael Stuhlbarg.
Yes.
He is the absolute best.
Me personally, I couldn't pick him out of a lineup.
Yeah.
But I know you adore him.
He has a small part in this. He's just one of Doctor Strange's other doctors in the hospital. But what I love him from is the Coen Brothers movie A Serious Man.
Which I still haven't seen.
Okay.
No, wait, I did. I saw it. We watched it recently. I was baffled the whole time.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is an extraordinarily dark comedy, and he is like his performance is just outrageously good. I don't know what he's doing, but I couldn't see anyone else doing it. It's so good. Listeners, if you haven't seen A Serious Man, it is unbelievable. Go watch it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I think I'd need to watch it 3 more times to understand anything that was going on. But I know I enjoyed it at the time.
Yeah, you laughed.
Yeah. But I was just, I don't know. I think I was just like, wait, who's that again? I felt like all the characters looked the same or dressed the same or something like that. So I was like, wait, who's this again? I'm not following.
Yeah, that's kind of part of it.
Yeah. I think I wasn't awake enough. I need like more caffeine
to
watch it again.
But he is great.
Yeah.
And then the villain is Caecilius, played by Mads Mikkelsen.
What
Do you
a
know
guy.
him from anything else?
I know him.
Yeah.
I know that he exists and I have very warm feelings toward him.
Yeah.
But I've no reason for that. I'm just like, hey, it's Mads Mikkelsen. I love that guy.
Yeah.
But I've no basis for that. I don't know where I got that from. I just love him.
Yeah. The only other thing I've ever seen him in is Rogue One, a Star Wars story, which you hated.
I didn't get to the point where he'd shown up.
No, I don't think he did, actually.
No.
I think he's in one early scene at the start, and then most of his stuff is later. But that's the only other thing I've ever seen him in. But he's just so compelling.
Has he done TV work?
Yeah, he did that show Hannibal, the Hannibal Lecter show.
I haven't seen that. I wonder.
But yeah, he's incredibly watchable.
Yes.
Like, I haven't seen that show, but I would definitely watch him do absolutely anything.
Yeah. So is that it's a Hannibal Lecter?
I think it's like a prequel to the stories that you see in the movies or whatever.
Okay, I'd watch that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
All right, let's find that.
That's only 2 seasons.
Okay.
It's 2013 to 2015.
I'm sure that's on streaming somewhere. We can give that a go.
We'll dig it out.
And we'll report back.
Yeah, 3 seasons, not bad. But yeah, no, I can't say I've honestly seen him in anything else that I can pick out. Like, even looking at the list here, I'm like, I haven't seen any of these.
Yeah.
But I just know I really like him. Do you know what I remember him from? Casino Royale.
Okay.
Isn't he the one who is whipping Daniel Craig's balls?
Oh, okay.
Daniel Craig is sitting on a chair naked.
Yeah.
And Mads Mikkelsen is whipping something at him.
Yeah.
And to try to get information about him. That's what I know him from.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I remember enjoying that film well enough.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, cool.
Either way, we love him.
Yeah, he's
for no
great.
particular reason.
Yeah.
We love him. Good vibes.
He's really good.
Who are we missing?
Tilda Swinton.
Yes.
So
not a favourite of yours, I know.
She's not a favourite of mine. I think she's good, but I struggle to find movies that I like her in. I'll go back to the Coen Brothers again. She's great in Burn After Reading.
I was just going to mention it. And what's the other one? It's not Burn After Reading. It's the one, Death of Stalin?
Yes. Well, no, wait.
No, it's not the Death of Stalin. Would that it were? With your man, what's his name? Alden Ehrenreich.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called.
That one.
The one about Hollywood, anyway.
Yeah, I was about to say the one with George Clooney, but that's most of them.
Most of the Coen brothers, yeah.
She's great in that, though.
She is.
And I really like her in this.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she embodies the character of the Ancient One really nicely.
She does.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. In the comics, the Ancient One is an old Asian man.
What a surprise.
Yeah. So they wanted to not cast an old Asian man to try, book stereotypes or whatever. I think they were afraid that might look a bit, I don't know, stereotypical.
Yeah, you don't want Master Splinter, showing up telling Steve, and you don't want the white savior.
Yeah.
Either from Stephen Strange's point of view.
Yeah, exactly. So they cast a white woman.
Mm-hmm.
They did get a bit of stick for casting a white woman, which, I mean, you're kind of damned if you do and damned if you don't.
Well, you either cast the Asian guy or you don't.
Yeah.
So you may as well completely flip it on its head.
Yeah. But as you say, she did great.
Yeah.
I agree, actually. I think she's really good in this.
Yeah. No, obviously, I don't know the main character. I don't know the real comics-based character at all.
Me neither.
This was my first meeting of an Ancient One. But I thought it was a nice little bait and switch where they lead you into Camertage and he starts talking to Master Hamir.
Yeah.
Because he's an old guy.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, thank you, Ancient One. But it's not him at all. It's Tilda
Quite
Swinton.
a young-looking woman.
Exactly, yeah. She's not ancient in the least.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like her in it.
Yeah.
And then last one is Chiwetel.
Yeah. He is so good.
Is it Chiwetel Ejiofor?
I think that's
I'm
how you
never sure if
pronounce
I'm
it.
pronouncing it right, but I adore him.
Yeah, I think you've got it right there. He's so good.
Yeah.
In absolutely everything.
Yeah. So my first foray into him was he's Keira Knightley's husband in Love Actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a small part. Like sorry, who's your man who is in The Walking Dead?
Andrew Lincoln.
So Andrew Lincoln is the one filming Chiwetel's and Keira Knightley's wedding, and it turns out Andrew Lincoln is actually secretly in love with Keira Knightley.
Yes.
So.
And this is the whole thing that you see online where he shows up at the door with placards and so on.
And all the while, our friend's upstairs watching the telly.
Okay.
So that's the first thing I've seen him in.
Okay. And that's real ropey because she was like 17 at the time when they were shooting that.
She was very young indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, a waif.
I guess maybe the character wasn't, though.
I feel like she was maybe 22.
Yeah. Okay.
Child bride.
And what, like, are we rooting for Andrew Lincoln in this?
No, I mean, I wasn't personally.
Yeah.
I was like, this is kind of iffy.
Yeah.
Like, fair enough if you're in love with her, but that's a you problem.
Yeah.
Because she's married to your best friend. So you need to not show up at Christmas with your cards and go, I'm in love with you. Like, fuck you, Andrew Lincoln, quite frankly.
Yeah, that
like,
sucks.
And then he's like, okay, fine, okay, that's it, we're done now. And then she kisses him, the fuck, man, and goes back upstairs to her husband. And then he's like, all right, I'm over it now. Which is obviously not over it, he's still in love with her or whatever. But like, come on.
Yeah, I don't like that.
If one of your friends showed up at the door and did that, I would be like, Sean, you need to come to the door and get rid of your friend. I don't like it. Like, I wouldn't like that at all. I would be very uncomfortable.
I would say, well, I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear that.
I would certainly not be kissing them on the doorstep. Yeah. Jesus.
The more I hear about Love Actually, the more it sounds absolutely... Like, I'm pretty sure I have actually seen it, but I hold very few memories of it.
Yeah.
But the more I hear about it, the wackier it sounds.
Yeah. I'll make you watch it some Christmas. It's very sad for me because Alan Rickman is a dick in it. And that's like, oh, what are you doing, Alan Rickman? Stop that.
Yeah.
Be nicer to your wife, Emma
Thompson?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, I got it.
I was like, not Hermione Granger, the grown-up one.
Okay.
Her. Yeah. He makes her cry. It's the saddest scene I've ever seen ever on film. It's just devastating. Ugh. So, yeah. But like, it's, it's a bonkers film. It is.
Okay.
But, it's like kind of the Harry Potters. If you're English, you're probably in Love Actually at some point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The route is...
Everybody.
Casualty, EastEnders, Harry Potter, Love Actually.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, Martin Freeman's in it.
Of course.
Of the MCU.
He's in everything.
Yeah. I'm sure there's other people that I've forgotten. But anyway, once again, let's try to pull it back to Doctor Strange.
Well, actually, anyway, Chiwetel Ejiofor, he is absolutely phenomenal.
Is he in Firefly or Serenity?
He is in Serenity.
He's fantastic in that. He is chilling.
He plays an unbelievable villain.
I can't remember the character's name.
He doesn't have one.
Ooh,
He's just
even creepier.
Yeah, he's the operative. That's all he's referred to as in that film.
He is excellent.
Yeah, he's so good.
I mean, that's love Serenity and Firefly anyway, but he is top notch in what he's doing there. He's just so, he is so chilling. Like, it's obviously the way the character's written as well, but he's a fantastic actor.
Yeah.
And same in this, like playing Master Mordo.
Yeah.
He is outstanding.
Yeah, so good. So he starts his journey in the movie as Strange's friend. And as time goes on, we see him kind of turn a bit kind of towards the dark side. So Caecilius, who is the villain, his whole motivation is, I think it's that his wife and daughter died. And he's like, that sucks. Death is the absolute worst. So he finds some forbidden spells to like get magic from a dark dimension.
Yes, draw power from a dark dimension,
That's
I
what it
believe is what they keep saying.
Draw power from the dark dimension where this like magic being called Dormammu reigns. And the idea is drawing that power from the dark dimension allows him to never die. So he wants to defeat death, basically.
Yeah, okay.
And throughout the movie, Caecilius keeps calling the Ancient One a hypocrite and accusing her of using those same spells.
Okay.
So as we go through the movie, Mordo really kind of starts turning on her, or turning away from her more than turning. Yeah,
he's looking behind the curtain a little bit and getting suspicious. Because he'd been sort of blindly following her.
Yeah, exactly.
And just like had blind faith in everything she was doing and totally went along. Like it's not quite a religious thing, but it is sort of a
kind of,
yeah, like nearly a cult, but not really.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But he's getting disillusioned with her.
That's
anyway.
it.
And yeah, he's so good all throughout this. Doctor Strange is learning magic.
Yeah,
and he's getting pretty good at it. He comes across this relic called the Eye of Agamotto.
Lovely.
Which is like a necklace thing that he opens up with a magic spell, and a green gem is inside. And we understand.
Ooh, what could this be?
That it's an Infinity Stone.
Ooh.
Because now we're really in the run-up to Infinity War.
Yes, and they need to start getting these stones out on the screen.
Yeah,
get it on the table.
Yeah.
But they're like, make it green, it's fine.
Yeah, that's really cool. We see him use the Infinity Stone, the Time Stone, as it is, a little bit, and that's kind of cool. And then, yeah, there's like a lot of fight scenes and stuff. You see Strange get a bit better at using magic, but ultimately, Caecilius kills the Ancient One.
Yeah.
Which is, like, you kind of don't see that coming.
No, you don't really. And it's nice the way the scene is done as well.
Yeah. He does it really underhanded. He, like, distracts her and then stabs her through his friend. He, like, stabs one of his own goons through the back, and the blade goes through the guy and stabs her.
So rude.
So rude.
So rude to his friend, like.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's, like, Jesus.
But
no need.
He's a villain.
I guess.
So anyway, Strange and Mordo are on a quest to try stop them or whatever. Yeah. And off in the background, Caecilius and his remaining goons go to Hong Kong, where the other Sanctum Sanctorum, which is this building that protects the universe, is located. And
by London, Hong Kong, and New York.
Yeah.
The 3 parts of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
But this is really cool. By the time they get there, the Hong Kong Sanctum has already fallen. Wong is dead, and the place is destroyed. And Strange uses the Time Stone to reverse time so that they can undo it. But then they have this big fight scene, and all around them, while they're having this fight scene, time is moving backwards. Yeah. So like cars are uncrashing and buildings are uncollapsing. It's really cool.
Yeah, I did really like all that VFX. Because interestingly, one of my notes of kind of my low points is that some of the VFX to me is really questionable.
Yeah.
Like early on, it feels really 2001 Harry Potter Quidditch match.
Yeah.
Like,
it's better than that.
It is. But there's some points where it's like I don't understand what. Now, says me, you couldn't animate fucking anything.
Yeah.
Like if my life depended on it. But what I don't really understand is how they can't animate a human person landing.
Yeah.
They just can't do it. Can they not get the knees? Do they not get the downward force right? I feel like it's like when someone is on a sitcom and they're carrying an empty cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And there's no weight in it. And they're like just flopping it about the place. And it's like, your arm would look different if there was coffee in that cup. You're taking me out here, guys. Come on.
Always tell. It's so annoying.
Yeah, it wrecks my head. And I feel like it's the same concept when they're trying to animate people landing from like a height into like a crouch landing, and they just don't get the downward force.
Yeah, it always looks dumb.
Yeah.
Do you know what I think it is, actually? I think when they're doing that kind of stuff, they get the person to jump off something, but usually they get them to jump off something wearing a wire so they don't hurt their ankles when they land.
Yeah.
And you can always feel
the Peter Pan landing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a good shout.
Well, anyway, that's my criticism of these expert world-class fucking animators, that I'm like, well, I don't think it's the best it could be.
Well, you're not wrong.
Yeah, but I feel like a bitch saying it, so what are you going to do? Anyway, the Ancient One is dead now.
The Ancient One is dead. They're in Tokyo.
They're doing their massive
Tokyo,
backwards
they're in
fight
Hong
scene.
Kong.
Sorry, yes. The reason I was saying that, the other side of that is that when we first see Doctor Strange using the Eye of Agamotto and practicing with the apple, the way the camera pans across and back, so for anyone who hasn't seen it, he's got a half-eaten apple on the desk, and he basically rotates his hand back and forth to go back in time to when it was complete, and then forward in time to when it's like completely like just a core and then rotting, and back and forth and back and forth. And as he does that, the camera pans from left to right as it goes around from the future to the past. And it's just really nicely done. Like, I noticed it for the first time watching it the other day, and I was like, that's actually just, it's a really nice effect.
Yeah.
And they use that a lot in the Hong Kong scene also.
Yes.
You see a lot of it where people are being thrown back into the car that they were jettisoned out of, and now they're alive again. It's really, really nicely done. It looks really cool.
Yeah, it's deadly. It like brings the audience on the journey back and forth through time. It's deadly.
Yeah.
Yeah, good shout. So Strange then realizes that he can't defeat Caecilius. So he flies off into the dark dimension.
Yep.
Where he uses the time stone to create a time loop, and he tells Dormammu, you can do what you want to me here, but you're stuck in this time loop with me, so you gotta fuck off, or else we're just gonna spend eternity just in this loop.
Groundhogging it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that's...
That sounds so dirty.
It really does. Groundhog Daying it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. But either way, But Dormammu is also voiced by Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, which is really cool. His idea, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, seems a bit greedy to me.
Yeah. Give me another part in the movie.
I'll play all the roles. This is actually a one-man show, okay, guys?
Yeah. I'm not famous enough.
Yeah.
Let me play all the parts.
I would like 2 paychecks for this. Thanks.
Yeah. But I really like that. I think that's a really cool way of defeating the bad guy in the movie. Because like usually in these movies, it's punch him in the face or hit him with a laser or whatever.
Let's just annoy him until... This is how we would fight him. Fight a monster. Yeah. It's like, we're just going to be really irritated until you give up, okay?
Really, really passive aggressive.
Yeah.
No, you can take over the world. It's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
No, I don't mind.
No.
I'll just go over here.
Yeah, you want to help? I suppose you probably want some help. Yeah, fine.
All my friends are busy this evening, so I guess I'll just...
Whatever.
Be over here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that was really cool.
Yeah.
And then the movie ends and we get the post-credit scene, which is chilling, where Mordo has gone full villain. It's months later.
My God.
And we find that he's been off on his quest to rid the world of sorcerers because he thinks it's all hypocrisy now.
As he says, the bill comes due. And he says it so many times, and he says it so clearly, and it's just perfect.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly don't think there's another person in the world, maybe like Ian McKellen, who could say that with the same gravitas.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
It's definitely one of the best line reads in the MCU.
Yeah, I can't get over how good he is in this film. He's just so good.
Yeah.
Like,
so he visits our friend Pangborn.
Oh, Benjamin Bratt. Jesus.
And he takes his magic. He steals it from him, and Pangborn unfortunately goes back to...
Yeah, he just gets crippled right there and then. And like, he doesn't even give him a sec to call someone.
Yeah.
He just leaves him in a heap on the floor of his garage.
Sucks.
Like, oh my God, that's so mean. Like, just kill him.
Proper villain shit.
Oh, it's so dark.
Yeah.
That's one of my low points, because I'm just like, it's just so sad.
Okay.
Like, it just devastates me every time, because I always forget as well. And then I see it, I'm like, oh, no. This is such a mean thing to do to someone.
Yeah.
Like, oh, horrific.
But like, just in that one scene, he becomes one of the most compelling MCU villains, I think.
Yeah.
Because it's just so villainous.
Yeah, and it's that he was a good guy the whole way along until he was turned because the person that he put his trust in was lying to him.
Yeah.
And he just completely went, all right, well, everything sucks and I'm going to get rid of all the shit related to her.
Yeah.
Ever.
It's great.
Oh.
Absolutely great character stuff.
And it's very believable as a villain origin story, I guess.
Yeah. So
Yikes.
tell me, overall, what do you think of Doctor Strange?
So, I have a weird relationship with this film.
Okay.
In that I always think when I'm just like out in the world and someone goes, oh, Doctor Strange, I kind of go, whatever.
Yeah.
But then when I'm watching it, I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
I had a great time watching it the other day. Like, I was like, it's actually deadly.
Yeah, it's loads of fun.
So for some reason, when I step away from it, I'm like, whatever, it's fine. But every time I watch it, I actually really, really enjoy it. So in my head, I want to give it a 5. But when I'm actually watching it, it's like a 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am similar.
It's
when
so
I step
weird.
away from it, I'm always like, yeah, that's fine. That's one of those origin movies. But again, watching it the other night, I was like, this is deadly. It's so much fun.
I think it's probably because it's one of those ones that in the overall, catalogue of MCU films, it probably sits somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
So, because it's not one of the big money, like humongous Infinity War, Civil War type films.
Yeah.
But it's also not a Thor the Dark World.
Yeah.
So it sits kind of really pleasantly as this is a solid film, right in the middle. If they gave you a list and said you have to watch one right now, you're probably not going to pick it.
Yeah.
But you're also not going to bin it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that might be why. I think it's just so, like, reliable that we forget about it.
Yeah. Thor the Dark World, catching strays
I
there.
know, I'm so sorry. I couldn't think of another bad one.
It's so fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm totally with you on that.
Yeah.
So are you saying your rating is a 5 or a 7?
I'm going to give it a 7.
Very good.
Yeah, because
Okay.
that is how I truly feel about it when I'm watching it.
Very good.
Yeah.
I also wrote down 7.
Oh, look at us.
Not copying it. It's
Yeah,
definitely written here. So
I
there
believe
you.
you. It's like in Countdown where you have to show when it's the same
Yeah.
word. Yeah, you have to show it to Susie Dent.
And they all just like pretend that they're looking.
Yeah, nod, yeah, whatever. I
it's
can't read your handwriting. Yeah. Okay, so now that we sort of kind of covered the plot a little bit,
Yeah.
but do you have any particular high points?
I've got a few. Like probably the biggest high point of the movie for me is Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Yeah.
I know we've kind of talked about that to death already, but I do think that he is absolutely phenomenal. So
Yeah.
if I had to point to one, I would say him.
Yeah.
And I wrote down the line "The bill comes due"
Nice.
because he delivers it so well.
Yeah.
What about you?
Also, his arms are massive
He
in
is
the
tight.
film. Yeah. I was,
Yeah.
again, watching it last night and he's doing his little martial arts scene and he's wearing a sleeveless thing. I was like, fucking hell.
Apparently a 5th degree black belt.
I see.
Mm.
Good lad.
So there you go.
Right. See, in everything else I've seen him in, he's very much covered up.
Yeah.
I think this is the only time I've ever known he has arms
Yeah.
under his sleeves.
They were
So,
just sticks.
um,
What have you got? What's your top bits?
so mine are some little like line bits,
Yeah.
just silly little things. So the whole conversation between Mads Mikkelsen and Benedict Cumberbatch of Mr. Doctor,
Oh yeah.
that whole piece where I can't even remember what it is.
Caecilia says, "And you are Mr." And
Ah,
Strange
yes.
says, "Doctor." And he says, Mr. Doctor."
Mr. Doctor. Yes, that it's wonderful.
Yeah,
it's
great.
like, no, it's strange. It is. Like, it's such a good little thing. And again, Mads Mikkelsen just delivers it so earnestly. It's
Yeah.
amazing. I love his little cape. I love Doctor Strange's little cape. I know it has a fancy name.
The cloak of levitation.
I wrote down cape and I was like, it might be a cloak.
There you go.
Okay, cloak. The cloak of levitation. And I really enjoy how the cloak is sentient.
Yeah, it's got a little
And-
personality of its own.
Exactly. And the scene where he basically, the cloak wraps itself around the head of one of the bad guys and just smashes it into the ground repeatedly.
It's really funny.
It's fantastic. And like, again, why is this inanimate object so funny? I don't know, but it is.
It works.
And the Rachel McAdams bit where the broom falls over, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah,
And she shrieks. So good.
yeah,
Like,
really funny. Such
Yeah.
a genuine reaction. She's
100% what I would have done in the same situation.
Yeah.
So it's so nice that it made it into the film. I have 2 more little ones. That's it. The eye makeup on Mads Mikkelsen and his acolytes.
great.
Like, I don't know how much of that is like CGI'd on or how much of it is just painted, but like they've got this big purple eye makeup. It's just fucking gorgeous. Like I'd wear that.
Yeah, I think
quite
it's,
happily.
I think that's practical. I think they got a makeup artist.
Yeah, it looks
to
like
do
they
that.
just dipped him into an Urban Decay palette. It's fab. Like they
great.
look gorgeous.
Yeah.
And then this is a real silly one, and it's only relevant to us. But at the very start of the film, Doctor Strange is operating, and he gets his anaesthetist, I think, to play some music to test him so he can identify it.
Yes.
And he ends up playing Chuck Mangione's "Feel So Good."
Yep.
Which is hilarious for me because in King of the Hill, Chuck Mangione and "Feel So Good" shows up like every 4th episode.
Yeah.
And they just constantly have Chuck Mangione. And it's also the song in Friends that the neighbor across the hall from Joey sings.
Yeah.
Morning's here, the morning's here. It's just like...
That Chuck Mangione bit in King of the Hill is like the most random ongoing joke ever. But it's
no
so
reason
good.
for it. Like, can't understand it at
so
all.
funny.
But I love it. So as soon as I heard that yesterday, I was like, oh my God, it's Chuck Mangione from King of the Hill. So that was just really exciting for me.
Very good.
Yeah. Have you anything else on your list?
No, I've nothing else on good stuff. What about bad stuff?
So,
Oh,
I am not fully convinced that Benedict Cumberbatch can do an American accent.
yeah.
Now, I will give him props because Chiwetel Ejiofor and Tilda Swinton are both doing full-on English accents, and I acknowledge how difficult it is to not slip back into your own accent when you are faced with it coming back at you.
Yeah.
Benedict Wong, also English.
Yeah.
But obviously he's doing a totally different accent. So, but at no point did I think Benedict Wong was struggling with his accent.
Yes.
At many points, I thought Benedict Cumberbatch was.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I'm just being a bitch.
No, I think he definitely, the accent that he's doing is very much, I am an Englishman doing an American accent.
Yeah, I feel like he's maybe not doing any particular accent. It's just generic American.
Yeah. And when you compare that to Tom Holland playing Spider-Man, he is very much doing a Queens, New York accent.
Yeah.
And you can tell that.
Yeah, and obviously I know that's very specific. Like, it's very specific that Peter Parker is from Queens.
Yeah.
Therefore, and I don't know if that backstory exists in the same way for Doctor Strange.
He's from Manhattan.
Okay, so there's no reason he couldn't, like, he probably can't be doing like a,
Yeah.
hey,
I'm
what are you doing
walking
on the
here."
subway?
Yeah.
Like, he can't be doing that.
Give me a pizza.
Yeah. Pass me the scalpel.
Yeah.
You know, obviously us both doing perfect accents at this point in time.
None of this is offensive.
No,
Everything's fine.
give me a 10 blade. so like, but yeah, I think it was just a little bit too blah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I feel, again, mean saying it. Because, again, I feel like he's going to show up and listen to this and be like, she's a bitch. How dare she? But I'm not locked into him as the character.
Yeah. I think he does better as Doctor Strange in other movies where he's got kind of a smaller part.
Yeah. I gotta say, I think this might be why I feel like I don't like Doctor Strange as a standalone film.
Okay.
Because I don't love him when he shows up in later films.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I just, again, don't feel like he fits in. I feel like he's someone's cousin that you had to bring to the cinema because you were going, like, you were there in the house and, look, bring your cousin along. He's not staying here with me. And I feel like he just showed up one day and wasn't allowed to go home.
Hey, look, it's the Avengers.
Oh,
And
and their
Stephen.
cousin Stephen.
Yeah.
Like, the spare.
Yeah.
Like, he's their, I don't know, carrying their bags or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. What else have you got in the negatives column?
I found all the multiverse stuff. Again, I struggle with this every time.
Yeah.
You know, the mirror dimension. And they're like, oh, well, then you're in the mirror dimension. You can't do this and you can't. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What? I don't know what's happening. I don't know why you're doing this to me.
Yeah.
Please stop it.
If you think of the mirror dimension as like a little sandbox, you know.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, that does help.
Yeah, you can't mess with stuff outside of it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I'm just like, sometimes they're like, aha, you were in the mirror dimension the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm like, how big is this mirror dimension? I always find that whole thing really confusing. She's drawing power from the dark universe. It's all, and then when like she astral projects him at the start and he's just falling through loads of random shit, I'm like, is this hypnosis? Is he actually falling through something? What's going? I just get really confused.
Yeah. Cool.
It's a me problem. It's 100% a me problem because I'm silly in the head.
I think those things are mostly there for the visual. They're mostly
And
like,
they look
this looks cool.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I love all those visuals. They look gorgeous. Like, I can't imagine what it must be like taking a drug of some sort and then watching that film.
Yeah.
Like, I'd say it's great. I've never taken a drug, so I don't know.
Well.
But not one single drug. And then, yeah, I had written down the bit where he takes Pangborn's abilities. It's just the saddest thing that's ever happened. It's so harsh.
So grim.
And then my last bit is that I just, in the way that I don't think anybody else could play Spider-Man the way Tom Holland does, I think that maybe somebody else could play Doctor Strange differently.
Yeah.
And maybe a bit better.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
It's just a convincingness piece for me. I'm bought into Iron Man. I'm bought in to Wanda. You know, I'm locked in there with those people as the characters they play. I just don't see it here.
He was originally offered the role of Malekith in Thor the Dark World.
Now that I could see.
I could see that.
I could see that.
But he cleverly was like, nope, that's not going to be enough movies for me.
Fair.
So he held out.
You know, and
yeah,
he's
play.
got the reputation to do it.
Yeah.
But I just don't buy the casting, unfortunately, which is
That's
such
pretty
a shame.
big.
Yeah.
Okay.
And again, I think this is why when I step away from it, I don't enjoy it so much. But when I'm actually watching it with the whole cast and the whole thing going on, I do enjoy it an awful lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Other bits about the movie.
Yes, please.
One of my bad bits about it actually is the music.
Forgettable.
Well, also though, so we have now really gotten ourselves into talking about composers.
Yeah,
who
we've backed ourselves into a corner
Yeah.
here.
So composers who like rehash their old work, and this is hugely an example of that.
Really?
Yeah. So I guess you don't remember now, but Michael Giacchino, who did this, he's got like 177 composer credits on his IMDb. He is absolutely great, and most of his stuff is really different, and he's done all sorts. But the music in this movie is basically a carbon copy of what he did for Star Trek, the 2009 one with Chris Pine.
Now that you've said it, I hear it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like he took what he did with Star Trek and was like, throw in some sitar there. And
yeah,
that'll
literally
make it.
hit a harpsichord like we're going.
So
You're absolutely right.
yeah, so that's something I don't love.
Wow.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't know. I really like this movie overall when I am watching it.
Yeah.
Directed by Scott Derrickson.
Yeah, I looked him up for like 2 seconds and I saw that he does horror films. For
Yeah,
the
he's
most part.
mostly
Like,
a horror guy.
90% of his stuff is horror.
Yeah, I think all I've seen of his other than this movie is The Black Phone with Ethan Hawke, which was really good, really like creepy horror stuff.
Has a very scary cover art.
Yes.
Yeah.
He also did The Black Phone 2, but I haven't seen that yet.
Okay, that's only recent, isn't it?
I think so.
I remember seeing
last
trailers
year or
for it.
something.
Yeah.
But he originally was signed on to do Doctor Strange 2 and ended up parting ways with Marvel because he basically wanted to make it a horror movie.
Right.
He wanted to go like, this is Marvel horror. And they weren't really ready for it. So
Okay.
he stepped away. But I think he did a good job here.
I agree. Yeah. What was the second Doctor Strange one?
Multiverse of Madness.
But that was done by Sam Raimi, wasn't it?
Yes.
And
He was
that-
also a horror guy.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
it was. There were a lot of horror elements to it. I don't know what the rating was in the end.
Yeah, I think it was still like a PG-13 or whatever. But
Okay.
I think Scott Derrickson wanted to go a good bit harder.
Yeah, he
into
wanted
the
to
horror.
take out the light bits
Yeah.
and just lean into the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it still would have had plenty of light bits, but I think he wanted to do like horror.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I tell you, I'd like to see that film.
I wouldn't mind seeing that.
I would like to see that version of it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Release the Derrickson cut.
Yeah. All right, my last question for you on this. Favorite Rachel McAdams movie?
Oof. Okay, so Mean Girls is obviously
Yeah.
right up there. I will admit, I haven't watched The Notebook, so I
Okay.
can't comment on it. I've seen bits of it.
Yeah.
It's like the way I saw 40% of Schindler's List
Yeah.
when it was being shown in school because I was always at the dentist.
Okay.
So I've seen little chunks of it and I get the concept, but I've never seen it. I loved About Time.
Yes.
Again, this is one where
Took a long time for us to leave the cinema after
because
that.
sobbing.
Yeah.
Absolutely sobbing. And then the next time I watched it on DVD, once again, I think you were out of the house. And that was the only reason I would watch it. I was like, he doesn't have to witness this again. I can just sit here wrapped in a blanket, bawling on the couch. But it's gorgeous and I love it.
It's a lovely movie, and you were by far from the only person sitting there bawling. At
Oh
the
my
end of
God,
the
it
cinema,
was and like Donald Gleeson, Bill Nighy, like fab.
yeah, great film. If you're looking for a movie to weep to
Yes.
this weekend, give that a go.
Oh, it's gorgeous. I can't think of anything else she's in at the moment. What about you?
So probably my favorites are also Mean Girls and About Time, even though I only watched About Time once and I don't know if I can watch it again.
Yeah.
But I also liked her. So I like her in anything. Like whatever she's in, she's great. I really liked her in that movie Red Eye with Cillian Murphy, which was a horror movie directed, I think, by Wes Craven.
Okay.
Where he is like, I don't know, some sort of hitman or something. I don't know. It was really good. She was really good in it. Cillian Murphy is great.
Yeah. To my absolute shame, Spotlight.
Oh, of course.
She's in Spotlight.
Yeah.
She's one of the main cast in Spotlight.
Yeah, and she's fantastic in it.
Unbelievable. And sorry, I'm just looking at her IMDb here. The Eurovision Song Contest
Oh, that one
Fire
with Will
Saga
Ferrell.
one.
So good.
Fabulous.
That movie was dumb as shit and I loved it.
Oh, it was great. Yeah, she's got some kind of weird ones early on in her career, but after that it's just banger after banger.
Yeah.
Love her.
All right. With that,
Yeah. Riddix
Riddix
out.
out. Thanks for listening to this episode.
You can find us on Instagram at Riddix_on or drop us an email at riddixonpodcast@gmail.com.
Feel free to leave us a review wherever you're listening and share with a friend.
See you next time.